Hello there, welcome back to my bench once again. In this tutorial I'm going to tell you an attractive dry fly. We all know the good old hare's ear nymph, but this is what they call the hare's ear parachute. A very good attractive dry, so I thought I'd give this one a tie for you. So I'll get this guy a device, a fresh hook in, and we'll get started. For the hook, I'm using a 9671 mustad, size 12. We'll get him locked in the vise here, like so. And our thread is Danville 6/0 Flymaster in a brown. And first we'll start our thread right behind the eye here. Wrap back to approximately halfway on the shank. Then we're going to come back halfway again. And that's where we're going to attach our wing. Go snip off the tag here. Okay, and for the wing, I'm using a cream colored antron yarn, and I just folded one piece over here, like so. And we're going to take that, fold it on our, put the crease on our thread here, fold it over our thread, bring it up, and then back down again like so, and that'll place that right on top of the shank for you. And then you want to make a couple more wraps in between it, like so. Snug those down. Then grip it, make a couple in front, a couple behind. Okay, just like so. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to twist that and start parachuting it up, or wrapping up the parachute post. So we're going to wrap up on the antron yarn once we get it started here. You may find this a little tricky. And once you get this started, it'll go good here for you. There we go. Now we're going to start wrapping up our post. Just be patient, take your time here. Okay. We want to come up a little more yet. So we'll come up to right about there. Then we're going to wrap our wraps back down the post. Like so. There we go. Okay, a couple wraps in front, a couple behind, lock that in. There we go. Now for now, I'm just going to trim that a little shorter so it's not in my way. Like so. There we go. Okay. Just going to adjust my camera here a little. Make sure you're getting all this in here. Okay, sorry about that. There we go. Okay, now we have our wing post in. Okie dokie. There we go. Okay. Now I'm going to move that in front of the post and attach our hackle. Now I'm going to place the hackle stem right in front of the parachute post. Then I'm going to wrap back hard against the post, and then I'm going to wrap our hackle stem right up on the post like so. We're going to wrap up, same as we did first time, right over our hackle stem on the post, and then back down once again. And that's going to give us a real sturdy post to wrap our hackle on there. There we go. Then move your thread behind the post, a couple wraps. Now we have our hackle attached directly to our post and ready to wrap. And I'm going to snip off that little excess stem here in front, right behind the eye. Snip that off. Okay, that's all attached and ready to go. Next, we're going to advance our thread back to about the hook point here, like so. And for the tail, I'm using elk mane fibers. For the tail, I got a bunch already in the stacker here, so I'm going to stack those up. Get the tips nice and even for our tail. There we go. I'm going to pull those out of the stacker. Make sure they're the way I want them here. Okay, I got one there I don't like. I'm going to pull out. Okie dokie. Now we'll size those up. And I want them almost as hook shank length, right about there is good. And I'm going to switch hands, bring those in, tie them in. right on top of the hook, like so, then wrap back just above the barbs where we want those, and make snug wraps as you come forward. Now we clip our access. We want that almost up to the wing post, just like so. And we're going to tie those in good. Lots of snug wraps. Wrap those in good. We'll stop our thread there. Now we're going to attach our rib. There's a rib on this guy. It's fine silver wire. And we're going to start that right behind the wing post. Just going to snip that off a little bit here. Okay, we'll tie him in right there behind the post. Wrap back to just in front of your tail, just like so. There we go. Wrap them in good with lots of snug wraps, and come back, stop your thread right there in front of the tail. Okay, just going to put him in the material clip. Now we're going to dub our body, which is going to be, here's ear dubbing, of course. So we'll get some wax on our thread here. Get our body started. And I'll get a small amount of dubbing here to start. We want to try to get a taper on our body here, so start thin at first and a little thicker as you go. I'll put a little more on here. Okay. There we go. Now we'll wrap this guy in, see where it takes us first. Okay, I want to wrap back, and then I want one wrap behind that wire, just like so, and over the tail, like so. Then we're going to wrap in front of the wire, and then start working forward. And we want to form a taper, of course, so we're going to a little thicker as we go up. Okay, we're going to need some more dubbing, a little more wax. Put some more dubbing on here. And as you can tell, as we all know, here's a real buggy dubbing. Lots of guard hairs. We'll trim a few of those out after a bit here. Okay, got some more dubbing wrapped on here. Dub that in good and tight. Keep working up, building your taper. Okay, we're going to need a smidgen more because I'm going to stop right behind the post, and we're going to wrap our wire rib first before we go any further. But I need another little smidgen of dubbing here. Okay, just a wee bit for now. There we go, that's fine. Yeah, I'm just going to trim a few of these long guard hairs out right here before we wrap our rib. Just a few of the real long guys I want cut out of there. Okay. There we go. That's good for now. A few more there. Okay. Okay, now we're going to counter wrap our rib, so just make even spiral turns up to the back of your post here. Just wrap that wire up through, and we're going to carry forward in front of the post a couple wraps, and then we're going to tie that down. Go behind and front, behind once again, and wrap back on it, lock it in like so. Then we're just going to helicopter that wire off, twist till she snips. There we go. Okay, now what we want to do is dub some more dubbing on to finish off our body. So wax once again on your thread, and grab some more. Here's your dubbing. Okay, get some more on here just to finish that off, and a tad bit more should do us. Okay. Now we're going to make some wraps in front of our post, towards the eye, then back. Go behind the wing. One more wrap, and then we want to finish that off, our thread to be right on the post, and then leave it hanging in front of you, right in front of the post, on your side of the hook. Just like so. Okay. Now, what we're going to do next is wrap our hackle down the post. But before I do it, there's something I do on my parachutes now. I take a little UV resin, solar res, bone dry, the real thin stuff, and I'm going to take and put a little coat of that all around the thread wraps on the post before I wrap my hackle. Just like so. Get a little coat there. Okay. Now we're going to wrap our hackle down the post. So, okay, here we go. Now, you want your first wrap to right on that, right at the top of the thread wraps, like so here, once I get it started. Okay, then you're going to take your next wrap right below it, and then just keep wrapping down the post. Just like so. Just keep wrapping down. And take a couple more wraps. And I'd say one more should be good for this guy. Okay, and to tie off, what I do is bring my thread up, and I come right underneath the hackles and the hackle post, and make 2 to 3 wraps. Just wiggle that thread as you go, and it shouldn't trap down any fibers. And just like so. That will tie off your hackle tip. Just like so. We'll give it one more here. There we go. Now that's got your hackle tip tied off. So reach in with your scissors and snip your hackle tip off. Just watch your thread. Snip that out. Just like so. Now, to tie off, we're going to do wrap in the same area. We're going to take my whip finisher here, and I'm going to come in and go right under those wraps once again, like so. I'm going to do a whip finish right in the same spot. We're going to make 2 to 3 wraps. There's 1, 2, and we're going to make one more. Then we're going to come in, do our whip finish knot, lock that in, just like so. Snug your thread down, and reach in with your scissors and snip off your tag end, just like so. And if there's any fibers that you trapped in, just give them a little snip, just like so. There we go. And that is tied in good. Good and strong. So, now the reason I put the UV on when I wrap that hackle is when I side zap it with my UV light, that's going to weld those hackles right to the post. And those should never come off on you if you use this method. So, we'll give that a little shot of UV here, a little light, and cure that up and lock those fibers right on the post. Okay. So, I'm going to take a few seconds here. Make sure that's hit really good. Bond those hackle fibers right to the post real good. Okay, that should be fine. There we go. And that is one durable parachute fly. And only one step left is to trim that wing down a lot shorter, because it's more or less just to excuse me, to be able to see your fly in the water. So we're going to cut him to the length we want here. Right about there. It's good. Okay, so there's another parachute Adams, or excuse me, parachute here's here. And I'm going to bring that in close, give you a close up here. There we go. So once again, I hope you can get a chance to tie this guy up and give him a try on the next time you're fishing, next season. Very good attractor dry. So I want to thank you very much for watching my video again. And if you liked it, just hit the like button. And also, if you want to see more tutorials in the future, hit that subscribe button and in the notification button, you'll be notified each time I put a new video up. And I want to thank you very, very much for watching once again. So, till next time, this is Hugh signing out from Hugh's Fly Shop, and so long for now, folks.